What's up, guys? It's Crash, and I'm feeling much better. Thank you for all the well wishes on the last video, getting over this cold or whatever the heck I had. I really do appreciate it. Super quick announcement. Tomorrow evening, 5:30 p.m. Central on The Scope is going to be episode 2, and we are extremely excited and grateful and thankful to have major R6 content creator Get Flanked on there. We're going to discuss all things in the FPS genre. It's going to be a ton of fun, so tune in tomorrow night if you can. But essentially what happened today that I want to talk about, let's get right into it. A debate that's been kind of a long-standing debate, and it has a lot to do with this channel. As you guys know, over the past year leading up to this game, I have went ahead and talked about leaks, rumors, and things like that, but I've always tried to preface them as coming from a place of wanting the game to succeed. Also, that they may or may not be true, but when we talk about them, as long as we approach them that they are entertainment, they may not be true, but it's still fun to discuss and talk about a game that we were excited about playing. So that's how I've always saw it. I've never showed anything copyrighted or anything that's going to ruin any kind of reveals or anything. I've just tried to get game information when there was a lack of it, and to get excited and hyped for a game, because that's what I really enjoy doing. So essentially what we want to talk about is that kind of tug of war kind of came to a head on Twitter this morning between a developer and industry insider, Tom Henderson. Full disclaimer, I have worked with Tom in the past on a few of his projects, and so I just wanted to say that I'm not really going to get into whose side I'm on. I more want to have this discussion with you guys in the comments and see where you guys kind of set on this. But there's a few things that I don't quite understand, but I want to present it to you because you guys are smarter than me a lot of the time, and I'm very interested in what you guys think. So essentially, one of the DICE developers posted a 30-year anniversary item that he got. That's really cool, and that's fine. And of course, in poor taste, in my opinion, that devolved into fix the game. I think that a personal developer Twitter account is not the place for that. There's official channels for putting forward criticism and feedback, and I suggest that we use those. If we do use Twitter, definitely be respectful. And I mean, just on somebody's post where they're talking about an accolade that they received, I think bringing them down on that is poor taste. That's just my opinion. But anyway, it got to the topic of Tom Henderson and his leaks and rumors, and essentially he's not a fan of it. So Tom said, I agree with all your points here, and yes, there is an incentive for me to report what I hear. Essentially, he said that you're reporting on this stuff just for personal gain. Tom is admitting that he does, receive clicks, views, and things like that from the information that he gets, but it is doing any good? Probably not from the perspective of a developer, but from everyone else looking in, wondering what's happening. Certainly, he says, essentially Darko is saying that he's not doing any good with any of his information. It's all negative. Tom is saying, hey, these people want information. There hasn't been a lot of communication. I'm doing investigative journalism to try to let them know what's coming, what information there is about the game that people are interested in. And then he says, the power of media is great and must be taken with great responsibility and honor, which is true. When someone else's job affects people who do their jobs responsibly, I consider that bad outweighs the good that it might be causing anywhere else. So he's saying essentially, and this is where I'm getting disconnected from it, right? I'm not following. He's saying that it's affecting, like, these leaks and rumors and reports on how the game did, how the game is performing, are affecting people's ability to do their job, or how it affects people who do their job responsibly. I'm not 100% sure on that. As long as these these leaks and rumors are believed to be true, and it's information that we're seeking, and it's investigative journalism, I don't see how that affects those people in a negative way. It just is what it is. I don't think there's any malice or malcontent from Tom on these things. These are just things he hears from sources, which I have personally seen and can attest to. So, and then Tom goes on, to ask for more clarification, which I kind of would like some too. What do you mean when someone else's job affects people who do their jobs? Shout out to Sakur for tweeting me out on this one. He says, to better word it, when reporting affects the people who do their jobs responsibly, it is an instant red card from me. So he essentially kind of says it again. He says it affects the people that do their jobs, not maybe their ability to do their jobs. I don't think that's what he's trying to say. Maybe the leaks and rumors are, negatively affecting their mental state or something like that. I'm just not sure. I kind of want to know what you guys think. Where do you stand on this side? Do you think the leaks and rumors that Tom Henderson talks about are bad for the developers, or good, or does it even matter? I'm a truth seeker, and I love to discuss these things and news and stuff like that. So that's what I will continue to do. But Tom does go on to say, I'm generally trying to understand what he means and keep it civil. So I guess we'll stay tuned if he elaborates on this anymore. And maybe you guys can help me out as to what aspects of Tom's reporting does this affect developers natively. I don't think he's ever called out a developer by name. He's never said anyone or anything, you know, essentially personally attacked anyone. He's just, you know, kind of said, this is what's going on. This is what happened to the game. This is why. This is what I found out. I think it's just important to separate work criticism from personal criticism. As a scientist in my real job, I find this out every day when people, you know, question your data and your reports and things like that. It's hard not to take it personally, but I think it's important to come from a professional place where we're all talking about our work and we want something to succeed. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think of all of this quote unquote drama. Not really drama. I think it's just two sides trying to understand each other, which I think is healthy. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully see you tomorrow night at 5:30 Central Time. And thanks so much for watching. We'll see you later.